these days are filled with all kinds of attention grabbers. But I'd like to take your attention inward. I'd like to share with you the musings I'm having about being almost 75 and looking at how I can change my frame into something way more creative around aging. I've noticed of late that all the energy that I put out into the world in caretaking clients, caretaking family, caretaking friends, I need to put inside now. I actually need to take that energy and think about what it means to have a quiet and contemplative approach to this stage of life. And what that looks like for me is how to direct my creativity in a way that allows me to feel expansive and also relational, not just with the world, but with myself. And as an extrovert, that isn't always so simple. So I want to share with you 3 things that I'm bringing into my body dialogue practice. The first is, how do I stop, reflect, listen to where I am physically in this moment? Where am I? Am I breathing? Am I caught up with mind chatter? What's happening in my inner landscape? 2, how do I understand this part of me that has been so habituated to caring for the world, to caring for my own well-being? Not being selfish, but understanding that my mental landscape and my emotional landscape impacts in every aspect of my life. So how do I use my heart and my mind to be more creative? So number 3 is, I literally look for every day to be a day that has something that I look forward to that's creative, whether it is making a dinner for friends or going on my kayak and being with nature, or finding a project that I want to work on, like this video. It could be a simple thing, like getting on the floor and practicing my Hebrew lessons, or it could be a long-term project that I'm developing over a period of time. But the word I'm looking at right now is Eros. How do I take that Eros, that life force, that vitality, and put it back inside? So I'm not always giving out, but I'm giving in and filling up. I invite you to explore that for yourself. Thank you. For people who maybe aren't familiar with a practice that is focused on Eros, I want to share with you what's going on right now. You can see the sun is pouring into me. And in the morning, I literally either go outside or go on my porch. Even I did this in New York City when it wasn't even a very bright day. And I just closed my eyes and I let the sun fill me the way I would invite a lover in. I invite the sunshine, the warmth, the energy of the sun to fill me with love. That's erotic. It has nothing to do with having sex or a sex object. It has to do with filling oneself with what I believe all creativity is about. Filling oneself with that energy. For some people, it's connected to divinity. That brings us into greater expansion and into love. So take a moment wherever you are and open your heart and open that part of you that feels maybe a little contracted, and see if you can widen and breathe in to a bigger aspect of yourself. And if the sun is available to you, let it fill your body with light and warmth. And if not, use mine right now. You can go to a moment where you remember that feeling and breathe into it. I hope this is helpful.